My community people, Omotola Jalade Ekeinde has dropped another banger again that is causing many people to talk. Initially, she talked about the fact that she wasn't going to be dancing in movies, and that was her opinion. And in fact, she now went for a radio tour because of her upcoming movie, where she actually made the statement that her husband cannot be insecure if one of her admirers gives her a car. And with that, there have been different talks from left and right. Many people saying, oh, this, and we're going to be analyzing it because we need to talk about it and hear from people. I'm going to be explaining everything to you. If it's actually cool for a wife to actually collect a gift from an admirer. But let us watch this video from Hui Mike and we'll get to analyze things from there.
But male actors, they try, but I don't think it's as intense as the women. I don't think so. And then don't also forget, say another thing there too. Women they get admirers. Men to get admirers where they help them, but women have more. Me, when the married woman self, I know how many people don't dash with things. As women and men, not just men. Yes, women and men. When they just see me, just say, "Oh, Omotola, I'm telling you this." They don't dash me car before. Yeah.
When you don't marry, after your husband talk.
What's your man return the car?
What we do.
Husband is the most secure. Think I'm now. How you go marry a more sexy if you're not secure? He's the most secure human being you ever meet. The most secure, nothing, no shaking.
Let me reestablish. I am a big fan of Omotola Jalade Ekeinde. I think she's stunning. She's raising an incredible family and she's intelligent. But I must interject at the fact that she called her husband secure for allowing her accept a car.
How you go marry a more sexy if you're not secure?
If you're a family friend, my friend, I can understand. But allowing my wife, my fiance, my babe accept a gift from a guy that is not my friend that I don't know is where I draw the line. I'd rather be called insecure because we know in this world, nothing goes for nothing. Nobody is gifting you a car, a piece of land, a gift just because they want to gift you or because they are, no. Not in this world we live in. Even Jesus Christ wants you to give your life so that he can save you. So calling me insecure, maybe I am insecure, which is why I wanted to ask a lot of married men, would you allow your wife accept gifts from, from a man you don't know just for the sake of being a secure man?
And so the first question will be, what is an admirer? Let us start from there. Admire means to regard someone or something with high respect, warm approval, or pleasure. It involves recognizing the worth of a person, that person's skills, or beauty of a person or object. So when you say you are actually admiring something, that means you are recognizing that thing's worth, you are giving it its respect, you are showing warm approval or pleasure towards that particular thing. And if you take a look at the key aspect of admire, we have respect, which is approval, to feel admiration for someone's quality, skills, or achievement, what that person has actually achieved. E.g., I admire her courage, meaning that you are looking at this particular thing and you admire how courageous that person is. 2, pleasure or wonder, to look at something with enjoyment or wonder. E.g., we stopped to admire the view. You look at Omotola Jalade and say, no, this is beauty. She's truly, truly almost sexy, right? So that is it. And if you look at the synonym words to admire, you will see that we have esteem, respect, revere, appreciate, honor, and marvel at. You are honoring this thing. You understand? You appreciate what she does. You respect her. You hold her in high esteem. So all of these things is what admire actually means. And just going by the definition, the definition. If I have respect for someone, I can get them a gift. So if I decide that I have respect for the person, out of that respect that I have for this particular person, I can decide to gift that person a car. I can decide to give that person a house. I can decide to give that person a land, because of the respect that I have for the person. Also, if I admire her qualities, probably her acting skills, I can get her a gift. Meaning that I admire the qualities of acting that she has. She's very, very talented. I would not see it as an issue to say, because I appreciate your skill, I admire your skill, and I appreciate you for it. And also, if I want to appreciate a woman for her work, whether be it a man or a woman, and also if I want to appreciate a woman for her work, whether be it a woman or a man, I can give them things. Oh, because of your work in these certain movies, or because of what you have done over the years, let me actually gift you something from whether be it a man or a woman. Also, if I want to honor a woman, which is also synonymous to admire, I can get her a gift. Because I look at the grace upon her life, I see that these acting skills no be for here. She actually made my childhood dreams pop. If she wasn't in the film industry, there was nothing to watch. If there was nobody like her, probably would not have known so many films like Ijele and all of these films back then. So, but because she actually put in herself there, she put herself out there, we were able to see something to watch. And I honor her and I gift her because I honor her. And this should not matter if she's a celebrity or not. She can even have an anonymous fan who actually loves her craft and might not need anything in return and just want to actually surprise her. Probably a young boy growing up, she actually admired Omotola for her acting skill back then. Now this boy has grown and made it in life and just said, okay, I want to actually appreciate Omotola Jalade with a car or with a house or with whatever it is. And it's actually really cool. There's no problem with it. However, there is a thin line in this. How far is your husband willing to go? Remember what we are talking about here is marriage, right? He's willing to go to prefer peace instead of wanting wahala, even when he might clearly not be happy about it. Sometimes you might get some certain gift that the husband might be, this one that you got another gift like this. How far is he willing to go? How far is he willing to go to not actually think there is another thing to this gift? Because men understand me more, right? Somebody said this, just because her husband accepted it doesn't mean he's cool with it. He might just accept the gift for peace to reign in the home. Men do this every time and act like everything is cool, but deep down we know we don't like it. So he's actually speaking that it is very, very possible that you might actually get a gift from someone as a woman and the husband might not, especially if he's coming from another man and is probably now married. As men to men, as men knowing each other, there's a possibility that the men might not actually see anything about it. But for just peace to reign, he's just actually going to keep silent about it and just let it cool. He's just going to keep his cool and behaves like he actually loves it. And deep down in your mind, you might not see it as anything, because you actually thought he actually loved it. Also, can she allow her husband to buy a car for another married woman? Because sometimes the truth actually needs to be said both ways. If you can actually collect gift as a married woman from a man, if it is being done to you back, and it actually happens that your husband decides to buy for another woman, probably somebody that she admires, a car, would you have a problem with it? You understand? So many people, we have problem with it as a woman. They will feel like, are you telling me there's a lady there, probably like Uche Montana. Let's imagine that I'm a 50-year-old man and I probably get for like a Uche Montana a Rolls Royce and you are the wife. What will be your response if I'm telling you that I'm just gifting you because I like your movie? Because I like you. So that is the thin line that so many men are actually talking about. The fact that there is a very big possibility that you might actually be doing it out of good intention as a man. You might actually be receiving the gifts out of good intention. But the person that is gifting you the gift might have another purpose. And men actually know themselves more. Or if as a woman, she can also allow a man to accept a car gift from a woman who is also just an admirer, quote unquote. I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense. Is it possible that you will not find any reason to complain or you will not feel bad about it at all? Or if your husband comes home with a car and you tell him, oh, where did you get this car from? And you say, hey, he's just an admirer and I actually just love my work as a pilot, but as a pilot, gave me this particular car. In your mind, you might not be cool about it because you'll be wondering, what does she want? Hope she's not coming to come and take my home. Hope he's not the one that she wants. That is the first thinking for every woman, that you cannot expect me to want to overthink things. Because why would she just wake up in the morning and say you are the one that actually wants to get this car for me? She also said that her husband cannot marry her if he was insecure. So that is actually what he now means at this point, that he just need to accept it whether he likes it or not, just to allow peace to reign and just to allow continuation in marriage, which is just the practicality of marriage in itself. You understand? So there are these four most used words by women. One, real man. If they call you real man, you need to be very, very careful. If they call you a secure man, an insecure man, you need to be very, very careful. Or a secure man. If they call you an intentional man, you need to be very, very careful. And if they call you an understanding man, you see these four words, you need to be very, very careful because there's always a thin line in all of this. There are some words coined by women to put men into the mumu zone. And in as much as sometimes those words really need to take effect, majority of the time, men have actually been scammed by some women using these words. So they tell you that you're a real man, but you are the one subjected into real mess that doesn't concern you. Imagine the story that I actually heard last week. The story of this particular man that was actually paying the school fees of his girlfriend's younger sister. And they have been dating for like 3 years. It now actually happened that the third year that the guy did not have money, it became a duty that they started forcing that guy that he must find the money by fire by force to pay for your girlfriend's sister. Because he paid it once and probably paid it twice, it became a mentality. And now, to them, he's the real man. And because he has decided not to want to do it for one time, it became a trouble for him. It became trouble for him. And now they will call that man a real man whenever he's providing. But now that he doesn't have the money to actually drop again, now he has become a wicked person. And you are forcing him to actually provide that money by fire by force. Not out of his will, not because he actually wants to do it, but an obligation. And at the end of the day, he's being called a real man. The same thing for an insecure man. They will tell you that you need an intentional man, but at the end of the day, we know what that English means. Intentional man is almost synonymous to suffer head now. And the same thing goes to an understanding man. They will tell you to understand certain things, but the things that they are telling you to understand, if you look at it, you'll be asking yourself, is this the true meaning of understanding man? But still, are we now going to see, we're now going to start having to decline all the gifts from a certain gender just because we are scared of the one that might actually want to invite her home? I don't know if that paragraph actually makes sense. That is it that we are not going to now start because men are gifting her. As a man, you will now have to be saying, no, don't collect gifts from man, no, don't collect gifts from man, no, because they might actually have a bad intention, no, oh, this and that. Because in the reality of things, we know the reason why you are like this. We know you are being protective. Some of the things that these people are even getting you don't have them. You understand? And if you are not telling her, don't collect money, don't collect this money, don't collect gift, and you continue to do it over time, do you not think you're in the wrong place? That is one thing about it. Because I can tell you that from our own perspective, from our own thinking, it will make you look like you are being wicked. And of course, you are being wicked. Because if they are getting at all of these things, and you don't have anything to actually push, from a standpoint, you are being wicked. Also, it will make you look like you are jealous. That, oh, you are being jealous, oh, because they bought me this. Is that why you are being angry? Is that why you are being this? Is that why you are being that? It will make you look jealous. 3, it will make you look like you don't like the attention that she's getting, especially from male figures. That is what it's actually going to mean. Because you don't like the attention that I'm getting from men. It's because you don't like this. Now you don't appreciate me. Other people are actually appreciating me from the outside world. And now she will question her life decision with you or around you. So she'll be wondering, now me fuck up when I marry you now. Now me fuck up. I didn't mean I'm not married to you now. I'll be collecting all of these things to myself. And so, if this is the kind of woman that you want in your life, that actually wants to become an actress, or actually has a dream of becoming an actress, or probably he wants to be in the entertainment world, you must be ready to carry your cross as a man if you want the marriage to last. Because I can tell you that there are some shit that you will have to just accept. Not because you are comfortable with it, not because you like it. And that's why I still love what that person actually said at the beginning. That it is very, very possible that the man, probably some gift will come. And he will be like, no, normal day is supposed to be like, no, this one is also supposed to be acceptable. But if you are going to marry somebody like that, if you will not want to be in the bad book all the time, you will need to just accept your cross. You will just have to need to accept your cross. Because if it happens the first time, you say no. It happens the second time, you say no. It happens the third time, you say no. They give her another thing, you say no. She wouldn't tell you again. She would not. And if she doesn't tell you again, it's not her fault that she didn't tell you. It's your fault that it's your fault that you are allowing her to decline all these gifts. So you must be ready to carry your cross. Anybody that has actually decided that you actually want to marry anybody from the entertainment world as a man, you must be ready to carry your cross. And so, as a man in this situation, you will intentionally rob yourself of speaking up sometimes. because you don't actually want to be the kind of person that I actually talked about initially. There are some things that you just have to let go. That is the cross that you actually want to carry. Because for me, as an insecure man that I am, right, I would not actually want to see my wife being kissed in movies like they will do to BamBam in movies, like they will do to many female celebrities that actually married in movies. Not because it is a bad thing, but there are some people that might be able to accept their cross and wouldn't see it as anything for any other person to kiss their wife. Right? But there are some people that they will never find themselves in that situation. And if you know that your mind cannot take it, there is no point. There's no point marrying from that place. Go and marry someone else. You understand? So I just feel like it just boils down to your choice. It just boils down to your choice because you cannot actually stop and can do it. Omotola can do it. Genevieve can do it. But my wife cannot do it. And that is it. Also note that you cannot stop her dreams because you are insecure about what she does. You cannot stop her dreams because that is also what is putting food in her table. That is what she does for a living. And you cannot tell her, oh, you cannot be taking kissing roles. Why? Because she's married to you. Of the fact that as a man, many people will want to kiss your wife in Nollywood. So you must be ready to be able to take all of those things, all what she will have to go through in the hands of men, all the gifts that she will collect, all the harassment, you will just have to be covering some of them up. Because why? You are married to a celebrity that is a woman. She will receive the love the more. Yes. And so, in conclusion, you are not a bad person if you don't want such gifts from someone. Because we know ourselves much better as a man. You are not a bad person. We know what you will do if you actually give somebody that kind of gift. And so you can actually always expect another person will also want that thing. You understand? So it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to actually want to say this gift is not a bad thing. This gift can actually cause you problem in the future. This person, the person might actually be coming with a flow arms and be like, the person doesn't want to have anything to do with it. It's a lie. You cannot be a mumu man. You cannot be a mumu man. But notwithstanding, if you are marrying from that sector or those kind of entertainment structure sector, you need to be very, very careful. You cannot tell which one of them want to use your gift to actually lure her. And women can be funny sometimes. And that is fact. The fact that this particular person is actually has a good intention, oh, this person is just an admirer, she loves what you do, doesn't mean another person doesn't have any intention. And it is not all gifts that should even be accepted. There are some gifts that for peace to reign, you just need to just decline those gifts. You understand? It is not all gifts that should be accepted. Just imagine that somebody is coming to actually gift you, and you are noticing, even as a wife, you are noticing that this man, he looks like he has evil intention. And so instead of rejecting that kind of gift, why hold on to it? And sometimes this is not even about trust, because today you might trust her, and truly she might look like somebody that can still be trusted until you run a DNA and you find out that I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense. Yes, but also remember, until they are caught, they are always innocent. And the trust of yesterday and today, when tested, even in the future, might be different. The fact that somebody is kind of, looking trustworthy today doesn't mean that if they continue to give that, you are nowhere to be found in the equation. You are nowhere, you don't do anything. Why will you not even do anything? But you understand what I'm trying to say? That the person is actually trying to give that and gifting her more than you. It will get to a time that she might fall. You understand? So just to avoid all of these shenanigans, if you know that you are not the kind of person that will be able to take it, or you allow your ego to enter, don't marry this kind of people. Don't marry them. Me, I advise myself that as an actor or an actress, it's not a must you marry. To be very honest with you. Especially if you are doing romantic love scene, you like it very well. There's no point getting married. You can be together, just be together, get belay for each other. You can just, so that everybody knows, you understand, that you are taking care of the children. You don't sign agreements. You are not married, though. You are not getting married, but you guys are just together, the way you take care of your kids and all of these things. You get, so that everybody is free with their lives, but notwithstanding, you guys have children together. That is for actors and actresses. I recommend that, to be very honest with you, because having to go through somebody bruising your ego all the time, having to go through all of this mess all these marriages that are just divorcing up and down in Nollywood, in the entertainment industry, it now looks like it's a normal thing now for celebrities to get married, to divorce themselves. At least in a year, we must have like 3 to 4 divorces in a year from celebrities. Why? So it means like there's something wrong. You can actually see Regina Daniels and Nedu Wonko's issue that there's a problem of ego somewhere. If you look at it really well, the fact that somebody will be bringing somebody home to his own house, and you will be like, "This is my house. Don't bring somebody home," and she will not see it as anything because, of course, she's a celebrity. She will bring her friends home. Of course, you will not come and complain that they are staying in my house till 2 o'clock. So, of course, the ego will be there. And it will take somebody like Omotola Jalade husband, true, to be able to say, "Okay, no matter, all of you come," and we don't see anything there. And we not have to confront her about the issue. But there are some that they will complain, and that is what we actually. It is not many people are actually talking about probably the beating allegations and all of those remaining allegations in my house. If you look at the time in my house, I'm a queen, but in Edu Wonko's house, I'm nothing. You will know that it is not only stemming from what Nedu Wonko is actually doing to her. It is stemming from their conversations too, the relationship too, the way she's not allowed to do certain things because it feels like the head of the home is doing in the best way he can actually run it. But this one is an actress. Of course, they will gift her iPhone. Where did you get this new iPhone? Oh, it's one of my fans that gave me iPhone. One of your fans gave you iPhone, okay? Me, 60 something. One of your fans that is 30 something years old is giving you iPhone. Of course, he will definitely feel insecure about it, even though Regina is not having anything to do with him. So it's just best to find yourself in a lay of free man. Find who is not into the entertainment industry. If you know that your ego will be bruised easily over things like that. And so don't be stupid as a man. If you are not comfortable and if you sense problem, run, jackpot for your life. And if you are ready to carry your cross and you feel like you will not actually feel ashamed or it will not actually pain you if they romance your wife in your eyes, they hug your wife in the eyes, watch the movie, they are kissing your wife up and down, she's half or she half her clothes, she does whatever, she dance naked, she whatever naked, she does everything that they do in Nollywood and you don't feel anything, you don't feel anything, then it's actually cool. And so if you know that you are the type that your whole property is your own property, nobody can help you to share your property. You don't even like it. It will bust your head. Go and look for the one that will not come and bust your head in the middle of the night. So that is just what it is. So for many people that are actually talking about the fact that, Omotola Jalade is not supposed to say something like that. Of course she can say it. She can actually say it because the kind of person that she married understands her. And whatever she does, he's going to understand. And it necessarily doesn't make him a mumu man. I don't know if I need to make that clear. That it doesn't necessarily need to make him a mumu man. In as much as it could actually be, but it doesn't necessarily mean we cannot actually judge it from that standpoint. Because I believe that there are other things in the house, in the home, that the man will actually be very, very responsible for. So we are not actually saying that the husband doesn't know his what or doesn't know what he does. But if you have decided that that is the person that you actually want to go for as a man or as a woman, know that it's just what it is. It's just imagine also Aruko is married and look at the way he's actually rocking somebody else's wife. This particular guy too is married. This a little bit tall, slim guy is also married. Has Parks. What was he called? You get. He's also married. And just look at the way he actually rubber, and actually do it with people's wife. You understand? So that is what it is. And the person has wife. So if you are a wife in that kind of situation, and you used to get jealous easily, and you are the kind of I'm the only one to my man. Nobody, I cannot share my man. And they are sharing your man, they are hugging your man. You will go mad. You will go mad. So it's just what it is. Not a must you marry celebrity. Because if you are saying that is what you actually want, we face some mess. Both on the male side or on the female side. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Go for somebody that will not disturb your life or be giving you a headache, that will not be able to think of, she has gone out again. I don't know where she's coming. But what do you think in the comment section? Let me know what you think. If you have not yet subscribed, you are watching from YouTube, you have not yet subscribed, you are watching from Facebook, you have not yet followed me. Do that now. See you in the next. Love you.